All right. Hey, now, y'all, holiday style. Tony, how about this today? Why don't I say how you jive turkeys doing? Jive turkeys. You know what I mean? Get us in that Thanksgiving spirit. It is a Roby Tuesday. We are a couple of days out from Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have your plans in hand and ready to rock and roll. Niners win last night. We'll talk a lot about it. I think we probably all feel the same way about that win. T, how are you doing today, buddy? This will be the last show of the week, by the way, too. We're going to take off tomorrow and then Thanksgiving, obviously. We're just going to take Friday off, too. So you guys have a great week. But Creative Tony, how you doing, buddy? What, you're caped up today? Which garment is that?
This is the Pelican one, dude. This is from Pine Needle, the Pelican. Let me just change something real quick here, Paulie, because I want to give the proper propers. There we go. All right. I want to get Dr. Matt Young up there.
Come on, Pelican.
It's like the whole back of it is like one big ass pelican.
Wow.
I'll have to like show it later. Yeah. See, there you go.
I think we've determined that the pelican is the official aquatic bird of the PMP show. A lot of pelican references all year, Tony.
Yep. Yeah.
Pelican fly. Come on, Pelican.
There you go.
And yeah, go ahead, buddy.
Well, I know, and the fact that we've got the Eddie Pinheiro Scarface meme going around since he became a Niner, I'm all for it. And hey, by the way, welcome to the Bay, Matt Gay.
Come on down, Matt Gay. Keep kicking. You know what I mean? Keep on kicking. By the way, one of the bright spots last night. Tony, how do you feel about that game last night? It was kind of...
I've been kicking. Sorry, little Jim Kerr, Simple Minds. Stay until your love is...
What are you doing? Alive songs? Well, let's go Pearl Jam Alive. Let's go Bee Gees Staying Alive.
Well, I was doing kicking songs, actually. Alive and kicking, right? Kicking. You got to
Kickstart My Heart. No delays. Yeah.
Boom. Kick down the jams. Kick out the jams. Kick out the jams. Right?
Kick out the jams. Yeah, kick down the jams. Whatever you want to do. By the way, we saw them play that in Seattle. Kick out the jams.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. One of the greatest live music nights of my life. Hands down.
We got it all at that show. We got all of it, dude. Anyway, so Tony, talk to me. How you feeling about your San Francisco 49ers?
I'm wondering if Brock is still hurt.
Yeah, me too.
And 3 picks. Everybody's like, I got to be honest. I wasn't like, oh my God, we got to put Mac in the game. First of all, there's no chance in hell that Shanahan's going to do that. He's going to let Purdy play through it, number one. And number two, you got to let him play through it. Maybe he has not yips like Steve Sack syndrome, but he's definitely rusty. But I also wonder, all 3 of those throws sailed high again.
Yeah, we saw that earlier this year too. You remember? I just think I don't think he's comfortable.
Well, yeah, against Jacksonville. And I wonder about putting pressure on the toe. He says he feels fine. Of course, he's going to say he feels fine. That's because he's playing, right? He's not going to say, well, I'm out here playing, but God, I don't feel too good. Like, of course, he's going to say, I feel fine. Nothing's wrong.
Tony Brandon Ayuk might say that if he ever got back on the field, he might say, hey, guys, I'm not 100%. Just want everybody to know. Yeah.
Out of the gates, man. Out of the gates, Paulie. What? I don't explain it to me. Like it's kind of like the scene in Weird Science when they're at the bar. They're like, explain it to a man. Like he $26 million that they just voided. The 49ers just voided that for next year. Guarantees for next year.
Yeah.
He's not even contesting it. But for a guy who made a huge stink about money, now he's not contesting the 26 mil that they're voiding. And he didn't go to meetings, and it's so bizarre, dude. The whole thing is so bizarre, and there's so much we probably don't know and won't know until the tell-all book comes out when Shanahan retires and says, I don't know what he'll call the book, but it makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me. And to be honest with you, Paulie, I don't want him.
No, I don't either. I've had it with all these disgruntled guys, man.
Right.
Like Juwan Jennings, Brandon Ayuk. Listen, if you don't want to be here, bro, just take off. Just split. I'm done. I'm done with the headaches. I'm done with the gripes. And like you said, what's really frustrating about this is you're right. We don't know the full story. Like, I don't know what happened from the time he signed that monster contract to the beginning of this year when he's like terminally unhappy. I don't know what provoked that.
Well, and it's just like there was a lot of crap they went through, his social media posts and all the rumors, and it's like, and now this is where we've gotten to. But then Mike Garafolo was saying like, oh, but they still want to get him on the field this year. It's like, how many mixed messages are we getting not being, in these meetings or in these discussions? It's like, I don't know what the hell is going on. And so again, the fact that they're 8-4 is truly amazing. And some of my buddies, Bearded Bob, Joseph the Scarf, and my buddy Joe, Mel Ergon, are on this thread, and they're saying, yeah, well, what super easy schedule. I'm like, I don't care, man. I don't care. 8-4 is damn good when you've got third stringers and second stringers. When you've got Curtis, why am I blanking on Robinson right now? Is that his name? What?
You talking about Brian Robinson?
No, the linebacker, the third string linebacker. Last night. Like when you're starting that guy, things are not good, and he didn't look good either. There were a couple of plays where I watched him isolated, and he literally ran right into a block.
Right.
A couple of times. I'm like, dude, you got to avoid that. You got to try and avoid that block. Anyways, it was just, again, ugly win. And I wonder how Brock, what's going on with this. There's no chance he can be 100%.
Yeah, when he's floating those balls, like there's not a lot of zip. He's just kind of floating them over the middle of the field. That's not a good sign. And that's kind of what he looked like earlier in the season when he tried to play on the toe. So I'm sure he's in a lot of pain. I don't think he's comfortable out there. And it is kind of compromising his performance. But, they got out of there with the win. That's the only thing that really matters. And by the way, to the schedule, I mean, they got to play the Bears. They got to play the Seattle Seahawks. I don't assume anything in the NFL. Shout out the Dolphins beating the Bills. You know what I mean? You don't know what's going to happen anytime, T. So we'll take them one by one. And but we'd mentioned Brian Robinson Jr. Every time he's involved in the game, I feel like it's a positive. I really do, because he shows defenses a different look. Dude, when he gets hit, he keeps rolling. Like the first hit does not bring him down. He keeps kind of rumbling.
I was getting frustrated in the beginning of the game. And again, I'm a Kyle Shanahan fan. I'm a Kyle Shanahan backer. But 9 touches from McCaffrey in the first drive. I'm like, dude, can we spread it around a little bit? Like, I was getting a little nervous. Like, oh God, it's gotten to the point, Paulie, where every time McCaffrey gets tackled, I'm like, just get it, just pop up, please pop up, please pop up. And every time he does,
he does.
But the thought does run through my head, like, oh my God, please pop up, because I texted you this last night. He's so freaking tough. That dude is so freaking tough, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm a big fan of his. And
Tony, shout out Rat. You think you're tough. Go ahead.
Totally. And shout out Tough Boy, Rough Boy, Tough Boy, or Tough Enough by the Fabulous Thunderbirds. And yes, Curtis Robinson is who I was talking about. But the fact that we have to try and remember the third string linebackers' names is where the Niners are at. But again, 8-4, dude, and they are one of the Rams' losses. Let's not forget about that either. So I want to talk about things I'm thankful for, dude. I am thankful for the effort from this coaching staff, from Bobby Saleh, dude. That defensive effort last night was fantastic. And by the way, Paulie, I didn't see Rico. If I'm a Panthers fan, I'm like saying, why didn't we run the ball more?
Dude, we might have to check in with Mike, the Panther fan. See how he's feeling about everything, dude. He might be making it rain again,
By the way, you want to just so you know that our show is on it, like sit on it, is on it before other shows.
Yeah.
Guess who was on the Manning cast last night? Carolina Mike they were talking about him and showing his videos on the Manning cast.
Are you kidding me?
No. So, no, I'm not kidding you at all. So
now I'm not surprised he blew us off. Now I'm not surprised. He's a big time TV personality. Tony reached out to him. He ghosted you, right?
He ghosted me, but it's funny because then Fareed reached out, Robot Centaur reached out, and he got back to Robot Centaur. So I'm still down to have him on the show. Yeah. I know. That's what I said. I was like, that is hilarious.
I only talked to Fareed. Sorry, Tony. I'll make all my plans through Fareed. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'd like to refer you to our sports desk. Please follow up with our
there you go.
Desk.
There you
Right?
go. Yeah.
By the way, we have some supers, Paulie, so stand by if you
Okay,
don't mind.
cool,
If
cool.
you
Let's
don't
take a look.
mind.
Oh, yeah. It's business time.
Escobar is a super right out of the gates. What's up, Escobar? What's up, Cheeks? He says, I'm super happy about that win. No, why? Quote unquote analysts and still say the 49ers are fool's gold, yet we're so sure Rico is going to run all over this defense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I thought we'd see a lot more of
Rico.
I can't get enough of that, by the way. Like, maybe we just need to like do a Carolina Panthers update every week just so we can play
Rico.
I got no problem. The more, the better. The more often, the better off will be. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I thought I'd see more of Rico Dowdle last night, and when he did carry the ball, he looks good, and Chuba Hubbard looks good too. They have a two-headed beast there that I don't think they used as well as they should last night. But again, Robert Saleh, Jair Brown with those 2 picks.
Jair Brown, there's the guy we should be talking about. Yeah. What a performance. And that's like, it's about time this defense started taking the ball away. Tony, it's been a long time coming. You know what I mean? We haven't had a lot of those this year. So I'm very happy when we can actually execute an interception.
Paulie dropped the needle on, it's been such a long time. I
little
think
boxer.
Should be going. Time doesn't wait for me, Paulie. And I was really impressed with that kid Upton Stout last night too. He should have had a pick. He had a couple plays where it could have been a pick. So the defense, seriously, great job, Saleh and the D. And the Panthers aren't that good of a team. They're okay. They're on the up and up. They're on the up, but like Bryce Young's very inconsistent, man. He's like, when he threw that first pick to Brown, I thought he was going to run it in because he had a path, he had a lane.
Yeah,
and he didn't. So I don't know. Another super from Escobar. He says, I think it's rust about referring to Brock Purdy. He ran and looked fine. GTFOH. Get the bleep out of here.
Out of here, BA. Totally, Escobar. Thank you, bro. You're speaking
Brandon
for all
Ayuk, he said to finish the super. He says, Brandon Ayuk, don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord splits.
I love you, Escobar. Have a great holiday, buddy. Tony, while we're talking interceptions,
hold on, boy. I gotta finish the super.
Sorry.
In typical Escobar Cheeks fashion, he says hashtag smash the like button. So please, everybody, smash the like button when you're watching the show on YouTube at PolyMax Particles and hashtag defund the Chiefs. Paulie, take it away.
100%. I was going to say, any cause for alarm, Tony, with the interceptions Brock Purdy threw?
No, and I'm really happy that Kyle, and I'm sure Kittle got in Brock's ear. I'm sure CMC got in his ear and boosted him up and saying, dude, you're fine. You got this, Yeah. Like, and I loved hearing Joe Buck and Troy Aikman, who spend time with the team leading up to that game, talking about the vibe in the Niners locker room, saying how there's a vibe amongst this team where they're all out for each other. They've all bought in. And I'm like, that was really cool to hear Troy Aikman. I've always been an Aikman fan. Even when he was a Dallas Cowboy.
Yeah, I like Troy too. I think he's really good in the booth. I like him doing games. Like, he's one of my favorite analysts now. He really is.
Me too. And former Bruin. So it's like I've always liked Troy Aikman, and I like what he has to say. He's got good analysis. And he was talking about that. And I think that the vibe on this team is strong to where Purdy's thrown 3 picks in the first half. And a lot of guys would have gone in the tank, right? Yeah. But he came back, and props to Kyle Shanahan and the adjustments he made for throwing shorter passes, calling shorter passes, more play action. And I don't know. I'd like to see more Pearsall, to be honest with you. Kittle, I'd like to see more Pearsall, but Kittle looked good. I mean, Kittle's he's so
Kittle's
good.
Had a great year. I mean, he missed a bunch of games too, but when he's been out there, he's been playing really well. Great receiving, great blocking. He's just an all-around great football player, George Kittle. And he's the whole package. He does everything.
Hey, Paulie, one more time. Escobar times 3. Times 3, Paulie.
Wow, a 3-pack, dude. A 3-pack.
Oh, dude. So I was going to show this in bookmarks later on in the show. Escobar's a super again. He says, love Roger Craig getting emotional before the game, telling CMC you're the man. And there's one thing I want to, couldn't agree more, Escobar. And thank you for the supers, brother. Seeing that video, seeing that replay of Roger Craig and CMC embracing, in the end zone before the game, I was sitting there thinking, don't forget, Roger did the 1,000 in 16 regular season games.
Yeah, good call. Yeah.
Like I'm rooting for McCaffrey, but I hope he does it in 16 games to really make the record shine instead of needing that 17th game, right?
Well,
Because
that'd be cool. I'll take it any way you can get it, really.
I know, but it just goes to
Yeah.
show how impressive it was for Roger to get that
Yeah.
1,000 in 16 regular season games. That's all I just wanted to make sure we made a point of. That's all, P.
No, it's awesome, man. So listen, onward, on we go. We'll take that win last night. Not the prettiest thing we've ever seen. Now for the show today, we are going to give you guys a top three. Tony's cooked up a Thanksgiving top three. I'm psyched for that. Tony, also, I think we're going to do like a Tuesday edition of the musical assignment. We just kind of decided this morning. Yeah, go ahead. Speak to that, buddy.
I just thought you and I should just give our songs about giving thanks or gratitude. Just to, we do it quickly because we didn't really prepare much for this. Just we wanted to do it because we're not on the rest of the week, and
right
to show our gratitude for each other and for this show and for the freaking PMP Familia that has supported us since day one. And then also a song, because still, man, I don't know about you, Paulie, but the Jimmy Cliff passing really kind of rocked me yesterday because I've loved him for a long, long time, and I just loved I love any artist that's all about just positivity, man, and he was all about positivity, and him passing, and I didn't even know, you never know, and I didn't know he was ill, or I don't even know. He
lived a full life, though. He lived a really long life. He did a lot of great work, and I got to tell you too, it's funny, like the Grateful Dead and Jerry Garcia kind of introduced me to his catalog because Jerry used to play a whole bunch of Jimmy Cliff songs. So yeah, man, it's a tough loss. He's an icon, dude. He's one of the original reggae guys, and there aren't many of those dudes left, really.
Yeah, totally, man. So we'll do a Jimmy Cliff song and a thankful song later on in the show. Paulie, I wanted to address something too, and I didn't even talk to you about this before the show either. But
okay,
last night I was getting text messages from people at the game or from people watching the game saying, "Dude, why does your uncle sound like a robot, or why does it sound like a robot is doing the on this in stadium announcing?" And so I started listening closer. And I'm like, yeah, that's definitely not Paul. So Paul, and I think I told you this over the weekend that he was battling a really brutal cold over the weekend, and he was supposed to come to that Fights in the Fog on Saturday night, where Paulie and I did the play-by-play for the boxing matches, and he actually declined to come because he was ailing, and he's like, I don't want to lose my voice. If I go, I'm going to lose my voice. And it turns out he didn't go, and he laid low all weekend.
Yeah,
still ended up losing his voice and was ill yesterday and was not able to do the in-stadium announcing. And people actually thought it was AI. Like there were tweets out there asking, are the Niners doing AI on-field announcing? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I think it's just a last-minute fill-in for Paul Tonelli, my Uncle Paul, who was unable to get on the mic last night. So I just want to clear that.
Crazy, dude. There is some funk going around, and I got to tell you the truth, Tony. I'm not feeling great today. Like I'm off, like I'm congested. Yeah, I'm not 100%. So I hope Tonell gets better. That's got to be the first game he's ever missed.
I think if he's ever missed another one, it's only illness related, like vocal illness related, because he'll play hurt or play sick as long as he's got the pipes. But he didn't have any pipes, and so he's like, I got to pass. So
hey, how would you feel about doing the rest of the show with an AI Paulie Mac or a chatbot of your choice, Tony? Maybe a chatbot can fill in for me.
Dude, all I know is earlier this morning I went to run an errand and I parked back in front of my house. Three Waymos without drivers cruising right by my house. I was like, cool.
Empty, or did they have people in there?
Empty.
Yeah, of course. They're always empty, dude. The cars are always empty, clogging up the streets.
I did. Totally, dude.
You know what I mean? Just mucking up the works, dude.
Mucking up the works. And Paul, can I ask you another question that we didn't discuss?
You ask me anything you want, buddy. You're free to fire away.
Yes. And thank you, Will Sparks. I see you out there. He says, not the same without Uncle Paul. I agree, man. And people were saying that from the stadium. Kenny Wardell, our mutual friend, Paulie, Kenny Wardell was like, dude, what's going on? I need Paul's vibe, you know. And Joe Shasky, same thing, was like, dude, where's Uncle Paul? Where's Paul Tonelli? So he definitely appreciated the love. But what I didn't love, Paulie, what did you think of? And we put it in today's thumbnail. Thank you, Don Peralta. Trent Williams rocking the Dodgers hat.
I hate it. I freaking hate it, dude. I hate it.
I feel like that was totally deliberate and like premeditated.
Why? What's his problem? Why is he?
I just feel like oh, I'm gonna wear my Dodgers hat, and it's like when he could have thought.
Is he even a Dodger fan?
I have no idea, but he could have thought it through and been like, you know, I want to continue to endear myself to this fan base, so I'm not going to wear a Dodgers hat. Do you know what I'm saying?
Totally, dude. Totally. It's a huge misstep, dude. Do not put a Dodger lid on if you play for a Bay Area team. Don't do it. That's it. It's simple. That's all. Wear it when you go home. Wear it around your house. Go nuts. Wear it to the shower. Whatever. You wear it while you're brushing your teeth. But no, not on the field. Not after the game in front of everybody. That was again, Tony, a misstep.
I just think it through, man. Like, and I like Trent Williams. This is nothing. I just think it through and be like, why would you intentionally wear something that you know is going to agitate and aggravate your fan base?
Right.
You know what I mean?
I totally, dude. Totally. Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't appreciate that at all. Really, especially after they just won the freaking World Series.
Yeah, I don't know. It really is. It offends in all the worst ways, dude. It's I mean, why do you said you think it was deliberate? Why do you say that?
Not deliberate's the wrong word. I think that it was he just was like, I'm gonna wear my Dodgers hat, and didn't think it through, or he thought it through and was like, I don't care, I'm still gonna wear it. Either way, it's
whatever the rationale. It sucks. Okay, however he's making peace with this, I am not on board, dude. Although, you know what I am on board with, Tony? I'm on board with Dr. Matt Young. You see? You see? Are you cool? We ready to get into it?
By the way, Robot Centaur, yes, I'm ready to get into it. He says Trent just wants to see how it feels to be a champion, which is why he wore that ugly ass.
Who wrote that?
Fareed, Robot Centaur. And you know what, Fareed? I can't disagree with you, dude, but like, man.
Oh, that's tough, dude. Yeah, Fareed, you're not wrong. I'd love to win one of these days instead of going and coming home empty-handed. I really would. But yeah.
Doing? That really ticked me off. Anyways, Paulie, yes, we can go to the great Dr. Young, Paulie.
Okay, thank you, buddy. Let's talk about Dr. Matt Young, good friend of mine, great sponsor of the program. It's because of guys like Dr. Young and Los D that they help this show out tremendously. So thank you, Dr. Young. I'm thankful for you, and I'm thankful for his services, Tony. In fact, how far out are you from bringing the whole family in with Megan and the kids? I know you guys. Yeah,
it's looking like mid-December. So we're trying to get it to where, you know, the kids don't have to miss a lot of school or miss school. And they're out for like 2.5 weeks starting, I think what it is, Friday the 19th or whatever it is. So,
it's a madhouse, dude. The holidays. What are they going to be? You know, how's Dom's basketball going? Is he still like practice every night and stuff?
No, he's winding down with hoops, but he's got flag football starting up in January. Yeah. He's got his school hoops starting up in January.
How about some batting practice under the lights, Tony? 10:30 start. What do you say?
Nope. I strictly said when we played our last tournament, I said, give me your glove, give me your whole bag, give me your bat, give me it all. I said, I'm hiding it from you. We're gonna just put it away out of sight for a while, pal. You're good. You know, so but before you know it, tryouts for Little League, his final year of Little League, January 10th. Like, it's already back, dude.
Jesus Christ. Well, it was nice knowing you, Tony. I appreciate the time we had together.
I know.
There won't be any fights in the fog for you in about 3 months. There won't be any. You'll have to like track Tony down like we always do. But anyway,
dude, also, you know what? Dr. Young can relate to all this because his son Joe is a baseball player and is a really good athlete and has bounced around from sport to sport to sport. So back to Dr. Young, Paulie.
Well, Dr. Young likes to bounce around the dental area, Tony, doing fillings, cleanings, orthodontics, emergency care, implants, veneers. He can take care of root canals, big procedures like that if you should need one, any infected tooth, stuff like that. He's down in Union Square, 490 Post Street. Again, Dr. Young, great guy, been in the business over 25 years. And Tony has, sang his praises as he should. And I want to mention this again. He was in Arizona a couple of weeks ago for this big dental convention. And again, I was like kind of proud of Dr. Young in his tuxedo. He's speaking to the room. And why? Well, because he is the president of the American Academy of Implant Dentistry. As far as booking your appointments, just reach out anytime at your leisure. You can talk to him or call him rather, 415-392-8611. Just tell him when you want to come in. Nice, dude. Nice. Great shot of Dr. Young / James Bond in the tuxedo. But anyway, yeah, definitely reach out to Dr. Young and book your next appointment. You can also email him info@youngdentalsf.com, Tony.
Now, I got to say, and I got to respect Dr. Matt Young for rocking the traditional tuxedo. There's nothing like, I don't know, it's not like skin tight and it's not short to show his ankles and he's not wearing Air Jordans, like I just say it's a traditional look right there and I respect it. I was watching the Warriors postgame show last night and Bonte Hill wearing, a nice suit, but also wearing nice dress shoes. He wasn't wearing, I don't know, sneakers or whatever, which I understand. You got to be comfortable nowadays. I get it. And some of the looks are pretty good. Like Joe Shasky in the ring for the Fights in the Fog. He was wearing Jordans with a tuxedo.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, my point is I think Dr. Young looks great. Hey, Dr. Young definitely prescribes to the or subscribes to the look good, feel good, play good theory from Deion Sanders, Paulie, because he right there in that photo, he looks good. And
I gotta tell you, I'm sorry, Tony. You were talking about Dr. Young's pants, how they're not like skin tight. Shout out Shannon Kaler. Kid used to walk into the office like with skinny jeans on, like painted on. Tony and I used to just look at him and be like, dude, there's no way you're comfortable. There's no way you're freaking comfortable. So, and I like that you've never given in to the tight jeans trend. You've never given in.
I've always been a comfort first person.
Yeah, as you should be. Yeah.
I mean, I remember 7th, 8th grade pegging my pants and peg rolling my pants because
I've done it. I did it too. Sure, that was the time back in the day. Yeah.
I did it, and I wasn't exactly comfortable. I remember I couldn't run around the playground or the schoolyard because I was worried about my pants coming unpegged.
Nice, right? Dude, nice.
But back to Dr. Young, and honest to goodness, like I know that they're obviously gonna be closed on Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff, but they're open weekdays till 7 p.m., Saturdays till 4 p.m., and I promise you, during the holiday season, they're gonna be open. And if your kids are out of school and you need them to get their teeth checked, check them out with Dr. Young and the Young Dental Group in San Francisco, or yourself. If you're taking time off work because your kids are out of school, or you just are taking time off in the holidays, go check out Dr. Young. Take advantage of it. And the Young Dental SF Group in San Francisco and Union Square, and make a day of it in San Francisco, man. Winter, especially Union Square, is going to be all decked out with all the huge ass tree in the middle of the ice skating rink. Dude, go get your teeth cleaned, go get everything taken care of from Dr. Young, and then go for a nice round of ice skating right there in Union Square.
What? Dude, look at you. Okay. All right. I'll bring my blades, Tony. Can I bring my hockey skates? Is that okay?
We do it every year. We go ice skating every year in Union Square. It's the freaking best.
Do you have skates? Do you own skates?
No, God, no. No, God, no.
What do you mean, God, no? What do you mean? Like what?
God,
no. God, of course.
Well, because it's so West Coast to not have skates. You know what I mean?
I do. Yeah.
I think East Coast, hell yeah, you got skates, right?
You know what the thing is though, Tony? I always feel uptight. Like, and I did this too when I went up to Tahoe and I stayed in your grandma's place years ago. I brought my kids ice skating, and I felt like such a tool being like, yeah, one pair of figure skates, please. Like, it's just like, I mean, they're not good for starting and stopping. I mean, they're designed totally differently. But anyway, you're right. I mean, you don't really need skates out here. I just thought I'd throw the question because you never know. You could have shocked me and said, yeah, I got skates. I got Bowers. Why?
I mean, every time I'm on skates, I thoroughly enjoy it. I'll tell you that much. But I grew up on roller skates, Paulie. We went to the Rolladium here in San Mateo when I was a kid, and they had skate nights for the kids where we would go and have co-ed skate nights, and it was super fun. And I'll never forget, man, I tried to hot dog and do backwards roller skating around the rink and totally ate it, dude. Totally trying to impress this girl.
How old were you, like, roughly?
7th grade. I'll never forget it. 7th grade.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and thinking I'm gonna do the backwards roller skate and like weave my legs in and out, kind of like that, and then, dude, I just ate it, man. And I was like, people laughing, and I was like, oh man, that was a tough memory for my childhood, but I moved on, Paulie. It's all good.
Hey, speaking of moving on, Tony, I want to say that Bonnie Scarlet Fire has checked in, and she goes, hey, just so you guys know, ladies do not like skinny jeans.
Nice.
And then Tony, she goes, the broads of P&P have spoken. I agree. I didn't think the ladies would like the skinny jeans. Someone's got to tell Shannon, though. He won't.
Oh, dude. And by the way, look at Lily Merchant. Lily Merchant on the chat says, my son had his 8th birthday party at the Rolladium. Look at that.
Nice, dude.
Can somebody bring back the Rolladium? Bring back roller skating arena or a roller skating venue. It was a great place, dude, because when you weren't skating, they had arcade games, they had corn dogs and hot dogs and ice cream. And it was super fun, man.
And they're playing like songs of the day, like they're playing like Tears for Fears or whatever when you were a kid.
Yeah.
Is it like, yeah.
But you could have different themed nights, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
You could have reggae night. You could have funk night. You could have folk night. I don't know. You could have disco night. Like it was a lot of fun, man. The Rolladium. I remember I had a Rolladium t-shirt too.
Really?
Yeah, obviously long gone, but it was fun. It was fun nonetheless. Paulie, I have another question for you that I didn't prepare you for before. Actually, you know what? Let me show it. Because we need to talk about this.
Show me the way, buddy. Show me what you got to show me. I love it.
The way. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's just get into it right here, buddy. Okay. All right.
Let's take a look and see if
Paulie, did you see Juwan Jennings get into it right after the game?
Yeah, okay. I did.
And then you saw this, the reason why he was so ticked, right? You saw this, right?
Yes.
In his first game.
I mean, dude.
What's the problem? Like
that is I'm just saying we need to call this out because that's as uncool as it gets, man. And this is a former teammate of D Winters at TCU. They played together at TCU. And it's like, dude, so at first I was like, Juwan, what are you doing, man? Just go take the W and get in the locker room. But then, thank God, great job by the production staff of the Monday Night Football staff because they immediately went to that highlight. And I was like, oh my God, okay. Juwan has every right to be pissed off, dude. And I'm like, dude, that's like, I don't know, man. That's like uncharted territory. I've never seen that before. Have you? I've never seen it.
No, I have not. I think the only guy who would enjoy that experience is the gym teacher on Beavis and Butthead. Kick me in the Jimmy.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do it again.
Yeah, totally, dude. His face is all red with the buzz cut. Dude, can you rewind that? Let me see that again. Let me just see the whole sequence.
Dude, I mean, he goes full fist right into the groin, dude. I mean, right. I'll do real time.
In his first game. Let's take a look.
I mean, that is as uncool as it gets. I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like everybody in the NFL is going to see this, and I feel like he's a marked man now. Like, that's something you don't do.
No, you definitely don't do that. You don't kick dudes in the nut. By the way, dude, Eddie Murphy said it best years ago, either in Raw. I think it was in Raw when he was like, he was talking about when guys get hit in the junk. That's the premise. Yeah. And he goes, Tony, a lot of times, like, women get upset and they're like, hey, you better watch yourself or I'll kick you in the nuts. And then Eddie Murphy goes, ladies, let me tell you. You don't have to kick nuts. He goes, you could just graze nuts, dude. You could graze nuts and put a guy on the ground, which is 100% true.
Nice,
you don't have to kick. You don't have to punch. Just graze him. That'll bring a guy to his knees.
Hey, dude, this is hold on. This is from the Lady Noemi Catalina sports desk. She just sent a text saying that Trayvon Moehrig, I think that's how you pronounce his name, Trayvon Moehrig,
Yeah.
is suspended for 1 game for that punch to the nose.
Nice. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. That's good.
Yeah.
Well, he should be. You can't do that, dude. That's like totally over the line. There's no cause for that. There's no, I mean, it doesn't look accidental. That's what I wanted to see. It's like, it looks like he went in there with intent, dude. He went in there with intent. Look at this.
I mean, look, look at his head, right? His head is like literally looking at like, I mean,
oh, jeez. The more you show this, dude, the more I'm starting to get like sympathy pains here.
So, dude, good for Jennings. I actually, you know what? He rose up in my book after this last night a little bit because he's been on my S list for,
me too.
all season.
Yeah.
Seeing this, I'm like, okay, dude, you know what? I get it. And I would have done the same freaking thing. And the fact that he showed it, that he kept his cool until after the game, maybe there's some maturation happening within number 15, Juwan Jennings. So we'll see. But I feel like that guy,
how many yards penalty should that be when you punch a guy in the nuts?
I think it's immediate ejection.
Yeah, immediate ejection, but I'm talking 30 yards. Give me 215, stack them up. I'm going 30 yards downfield if you kick or punch a player in the nards.
Right. I mean, it's just as dirty as it gets, dude. And like, there was no, and who knows what led to that? Was something else happened earlier in the game? Did that happen to lead to that? I don't know, but you just don't do that.
How about Toon Man saying, guys, spitting, hitting each other in the nuts? What is going on with the NFL these days? Guys are spitting, they're kicking each other in the balls. I don't get it. There's a lot of unhappy people in the NFL when they should be thrilled. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the behavior in the NFL. It's a good question,
Dude, totally. Yes. Yes. Can everybody just appreciate what they have? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Brandon Ayuk, can you appreciate what you have? I don't know. You got a good thing.
So, Tony, speaking of appreciation, what do you want to do the top 3 before the music assignment or
yeah, I think so. By the way, there's another thing I want to ask you. This is all things I didn't talk to you about before the show.
Come on.
I've seen a lot of people on social media saying, "Oh, Niners definitely losing to Cleveland next week," and I'm like, "Wait a second, what?" So there might be elements involved. The weather might be, very cold, and
I don't even want to hear it. No excuse. Go win the game. Go win a game. I don't care if it's cold. I don't care.
I'm not buying that at all.
Yeah.
I think the Niners handle their business. I mean, it may be closer than we might like it to be, but Shedeur Sanders is the starting quarterback. Sure, right. Okay. I wasn't.
They do have a good D, Tony. The Browns do have a good defense.
Yeah, they do. But the Niners have. I mean, I don't know. Utilize Pearsall more. Utilize Kittle like they have always done, and get Brian Robinson Jr. involved more. I mean, like you said, he every time he gets the ball, he looks good. He doesn't. He's a totally different back than McCaffrey, which is really great.
So great. Yeah, that's what's so great. Different looks, different feels for the defense. I love that.
Yeah, and again, Brock. I hope Brock sits down, I'm sure he will, and really, really studies this last game tape about how he forced those throws and how he didn't have to make those throws. And dude, if the first 2 checkdowns aren't there, go take off.
Right.
Use your legs. Go.
Right.
Like, he's fast and he is mobile. So I don't know. I'd like to see more of that from Purdy. I don't know.
Yeah, I like the way you said that. Use your legs, Tony, if I may. Use your face. Use your body. Use everything. Use everything. Yeah. Use your face. Use your body. But Tony and I just having some fun quoting Fast Times. Well, Tony, if you don't mind, dude, I listen, it's the holiday season. I wouldn't mind you rolling out the top 3 right now. Feeding ducks. Yeah.
Nice, dude. Nice. Before the day's over, can we just talk a little Cowboys Chiefs also?
Yeah, 100%. Let's talk Chiefs. Let's do it right now. Yeah.
Okay. You want to talk Cowboys Chiefs right now?
I do. And let me start the conversation by saying this. Dallas is going to beat them. How do you
Ooh.
like that? Dallas is going to be, yeah, I'm saying it. I'm saying it. It's about time somebody says it. Tony, they can beat the Kansas City Chiefs. The Cowboy offense is potent, dude. It's potent. Now, I do have some concerns on the defensive side of the ball. Rags, what do I need to know about your defense? I'm not thrilled, but I love your offense, and I'm saying it right now. Dallas beats Kansas City on Thanksgiving. Tony, I'm saying.
Hey, Quinnen Williams, dude, eat. Just eat all day. Hopefully, dude, and hopefully after the game, it's Quinnen Williams just just inhaling a turkey leg or just a whole turkey, dude, on live television, because he's a great addition to the Cowboys. And Paulie, the Cowboys are home dogs +3 home dogs. So
Love it.
And Nikki DiFrancesco in the chat. Hell yeah, dude. Somebody hang a banner inside Cowboy Stadium. Take the 15. Take the 15, Quinnen. Take the 15. Whoever, Rags, tell us who should take the 15, because we need to know who should take the 15 to get Mahomes on his ass, knock him on his ass, because the type of way the style of play needs to go.
I think if the Colts were a little bit more set, like the Colts just dropped off in the fourth quarter last week, but they were in control of that game until the fourth, and then the Chiefs got hot and kind of took over, and they got it out of there with a win. But I get, do you think it's too far-fetched? You didn't seem like you're on board with my Dallas beats the Chiefs take.
I think it's going to be a very tight game.
Yeah.
I'm always afraid of Dak just Daking,
Well, Dak's been playing pretty well.
He has been playing pretty well, no doubt.
Dude, Daking.
Right?
I'm Daking. I'm cold Daking, dude. I'm Daking. I'm cold Daking. Yeah.
I mean, I don't need Dak to go Thanksgiving Daking. You know what I mean? I need Dak to, I don't know. And also Kareem Hunt is playing with his pants on fire. He's got this whole new life, and
you know what I mean? I don't want to hear it from Kareem Hunt. I don't want to hear it from any of them.
Rashi Rice, Xavier Worthy, obviously your guy Kelsey, and I mean, oh boy, is Taylor Swift going to be in the house? I'm sure she will be.
Of course, dude. Of course, there's a TV camera there. Of course, she'll be there. Actually, it's been a little bit better this year.
Yes.
They haven't been force feeding us to Taylor Swift like they did last year. But anyway, dude, I'm saying it. I'm riding high. Me and you, Rags. Let's go, buddy. Me and you.
Oh, yeah. Paulie, I've never rooted for the Cowboys more than this Thursday.
Oh, same here, dude. I'm all in. I'm all in on Thursday.
Honestly, I might wear my F Dallas shirt and just put duct tape over the FUCK and just have it just be a Dallas star.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, nice, dude. Nice.
Honestly, maybe if the Cowboys win on Thursday, next Monday, I'm wearing my F Dallas shirt with duct tape over the FUCK.
I don't know what I can do. I don't know any Cowboy memorabilia, but I'll do something if they win. And I think they're going.
Do you have a Cowboy hat anyway?
I wish I did. I wish I did.
You have like
a Cowboy hat? I don't see you as a cowboy. I just don't see it like with the jeans and the hat, like. You know what I mean? Like a big belt buckle. I don't see that on you, or nor me, dude. I'm a city boy. You know what I mean? I'm not rope and steer.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm total city slicker, dude. By the way, shout out, great movie, City Slickers.
By the way, Stevie B chiming in just out of nowhere. Shout out, Debbie Does Dallas. Sure, why not, man? Stevie B, whatever you want to do. Hey, we got a super from Lady Catalina T.
Take it, Paulie. Take it, Lady Catalina. She says, "Which Cowboy should I at when I post hashtag take the 15? Rags, that's a question for you, buddy. Let us know. Who did defund the Chiefs has been a mantra for the show. I think another mantra for the show is take the 15. Right?
Take the 15, and I want it to be like a Charles Haley type of guy, like a guy who's like not that like grounded, you know what I mean? Like a little crazy. Charles Haley, dude, used to wreak havoc out there. So Rags, give me your meanest, dirtiest, hardest hitting Cowboy. That's the guy we want to yard sale Mahomes. I want the yard sale, Tony. I really do.
Yes. And yes. Oh, maybe at the end of the show, we'll show Lawrence Taylor again, just to give everybody another taste of the LT
right
video.
Now? Show it now. We're talking about the game now. It'll work better. Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
All right.
Stand by. Well, I mean, look at Joe. God bless America. Here we go. LT talking about the GOAT. Here we go.
I'm still with Joe Montana. I'm not going with Tom Brady.
Why?
Because Joe is the GOAT. You can't compare Joe and Brady, man. Two different eras, two different damn sports. When I played, you could hit quarterbacks, you could bury them. Joe took those hits from me, from Reggie, from the monsters of the Midway, and he still got up and won Super Bowls. Brady, look, I respect the man. He's great. But let's be honest, he played in a league where you touch the QB and they throw a flag. You bring that dude to the 80 seconds or 90 seconds, we'd knock the GOAT out of him real quick. Joe was different. He stood in that pocket knowing somebody like me was coming for his head. And he still delivered the ball perfect, calm, ice cold. That's not numbers. That's heart. That's toughness. That's greatness you can't fake. In my book, in that savage era, Joe Montana is the GOAT, no question.
Dude, come on.
I can't get. We should show that once a week. That should be like our pledge of allegiance. Class, everybody in the P&P Familia, please rise while we hear Lawrence Taylor's pledge to Joe Montana. And by the way, I wish Lawrence Taylor would have inducted Joe into the Hall of Fame. I love how like complimentary he is, and he's right. Everything he says is spot on, man.
No question, dude. I mean, that's why I played it. It's just I knew it would resonate with you and with everybody watching right now. By the way, Paulie, Rags says Hooker, the safety, hits like a truck. That's who should take the 15, the safety hooker for the Cowboys. And I'm sure Rags loves having a safety named Hooker.
Yeah, well, shout out TJ Hooker as well, if we could. Yeah.
Yep. By the way, remember the old like weird thing called a flasher? Remember? Like people
I don't. No, what's that?
Oh, you remember like the dirt bags that would go flashing people?
Oh, like exposing yourself?
Yes.
What are you talking about? Yeah. Why are you bringing that up? Yeah.
Well, because I thought about the word hooker, and I'm like, you know what? Another dirt bag is like a flasher. It was just
wow.
Like,
I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that coming.
Good. That's what today's all about. I've asked you like a ton of things we didn't talk about in the pre-show meeting. So
no, I appreciate it, Tony. You're carrying me today, dude. And I tell you what, dude, I think I'm getting more ill by the second. I'm not feeling good. So let's do this. Let's fire up the top three before I pass out. Let's get into your Thanksgiving top three.
Yes. Okay. You know what? Can I show one other thing before we do the top three?
Yeah.
Let's just do this real quick. Because I wanted to share this on the show. Where'd it go?
And by the way, great call, dude. Sorry, Tony, real quick. Rocket New Era. If I was feeling better, I would have come up with this myself. But he goes, shout out Johnny Lee Hooker. 100%. 100%.
Absolutely, dude. John Lee Hooker was the man. And the Boom Boom Room. Shout out the Boom Boom Room. His spot right there on the corner of Fillmore and Geary. This is Rita Oak's artwork yesterday before the game. Christian McCaffrey walking a panther on a leash. I thought that was fantastic. I just want to shout.
Well, dude, I didn't think I'd say this today either. I didn't think we were going to talk about flashers, and I also didn't think, Tony, I'd be shouting out LL Cool J walking with a panther. Let me confirm that. Hold on, let me confirm that. Stand by, Tony. But I know that. Yeah. Hold on.
LL Cool J walking with a panther.
Are you with me on that? Are you with me?
Yeah, walking with the Panthers. There you go, dude.
Yeah, walking with a panther, bro. Flashers and walking with a panther. That's what today's going to be remembered for.
1989, June 9th, 89 is when that came out. That's crazy.
I'm that type of guy. TYPEGUY. I'm that type of guy. I'm losing it today, man. All right, Tony, give me I love it. I love Rita Oak. By the way, I got my coffee cup too with Miyagi doing the hands. I got it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. By the way, Your Mom is Cool came by last night, and I was drinking mulled wine that he brought over out of the Rita Oak mug yesterday. So have you ever had mulled wine, Paulie?
I don't like the sound of that. No, I haven't.
No, not mold. Mulled. MULLED. Mulled wine, like a lot of like
Mark Mulder.
Correct. Yeah, mulled wine. It was actually delicious, man. It was all piping hot too. It's great. That might be good for your pipes, actually, and good for your innards, Paul.
You know what I mean? I am. By the way, dude, speaking of things you didn't think I'd be bringing up today, Tony, the big three for the Oakland A's: Mulder, Zito, Hudson. Give me your favorite of the big three. Go.
Oh boy! Wow.
What a staff, dude. What a freaking rotation they had, dude, in the early 2000s. That was insane.
I mean, because I'm a lefty snob and because he's a musician, I got to go Zito. I got to go.
Yeah, me too. Me too. He was beautiful to watch when he was at the peak of his powers. Oh, Mulder and Hudson never won Cy Youngs, did they? I don't think so. I don't think so, because Pedro and Clemens were pitching all the time in that period. But Zito got one. Zito got a Cy.
He finished second in the AL Cy Young Award voting behind Clemens. Good call. In what was that? 2001, I think.
Who are you talking about? Mulder?
Mulder, yeah, Mulder. And I don't think Tim Hudson did, but Tim Hudson is like, what I loved about Hudson is that he was a tiny dude. You know, he wasn't a big dude, and I was like, and he still threw gas. You know,
he was a tough SOB. Tim Hudson.
He finished in the top 10 for the award 4 times, and runner-up in 2000. So runner-up in 2000, Tim Hudson. So great call, but Zito with the big hook, dude. That big freaking hook, like just a rainbow hook. I loved that thing, man. So
buckling knees. It was fun to watch, man. All right. Well,
all right, here we go, Paulie.
Fire it up, T.
Tony's top 3. Tony's top 3. Tony's top 3.
There we go. The Ducks. Feed the Ducks. By the way, the Ducks heading up to the University of Washington, heading over, I should say, up and over to the University of Washington this weekend. Huskies, Ducks. Ducks are playing some good ball, man. They just beat USC last weekend, Oregon Ducks. So I root for the Ducks because I don't know, they're a good program, and I've been to Autzen. You did not see the Dead in Autzen.
I did not. I know the shows that went down up there, but I never saw them up there. And by the way, shout out Grateful Ducks. You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
We never really talked about that, but
no, dude, no.
That was back in October. God, man, the time is flying.
It really does.
Okay, by the way, shout out episode 216 today, Paulie. 216, buddy. So the top 3 is very simple. Thanksgiving. Your top 3 items on the Thanksgiving menu.
Wow.
Come Thursday. Top 3. And I'll give you mine too as well. I can tell you what's not going to be on my top 3.
Let me answer that. Let me say this for you, because I've known Tony for 30 years, and every year, like clockwork, at this time of year, Tony goes on this whole campaign. It's an anti-cranberry campaign that he wants no part of cranberry sauce. He don't want to see it. He doesn't want it on the table. A lot of people are passionate about their cranberries, Tony. I'm just saying. I don't know.
I couldn't be more anti-Ocean Spray and cranberry. That's all I got to say. Remember Ocean Spray back in the day?
Of course I do. I think they still make it. By the way, how about a little cranberry and vodka on the rocks? How's that sound?
Now, okay. In a cocktail.
See, look at this. We're compromising. Look at that.
In a cocktail, sure. Yeah. But do I want it next to my stuffing and my bird and the rest of my I don't know, the rest of my plate? It invades. It takes over. Like I can't do it. It's the same way I feel about balsamic vinegar. Like I'm the guy at the restaurant that says, I don't even want can I just have olive oil? I don't even want the vinegar. Just give me olive oil on the side.
Boy, for an Italian, you're very rigid about these dietary restrictions. I got to say too, Lily Merchant just checked in and said cranberry relish is a must.
No.
Okay. And I'm not crossing Lily. I'll tell you that right now.
Love Lily.
I do too.
I love Lily. They're both, but I can see on the chat, they're both cranberry fans. And again,
Scarlet Fire too, Tony. She's after you. She said, Tony, that's un-American. I need that. Yeah, thank you, Scarlet Fire. Yeah.
I apologize. And to each their own, but I just
apologize. I'm very sorry for my transgression. Yeah, very sorry. Yeah.
I just don't want, and it's a strong taste, man, because it kind of takes over, man. So I don't want cranberry on the dish. I don't want it. Yes, if you want to splash cranberry in my vodka soda, sure. All day, but not
sure. Hey, thank God you're making me laugh today, T. I need that. Yeah.
Hold on a second. By the way, sure. I know we're in the middle of the top 3, but
it's business time. I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to say it's time for business. It's business time. Ooh.
All right, Paul, we got a couple of supers that I just want to give love to.
Yeah.
After Lady Catalina, by the way, Noemi, thank you so much for the super. Stevie B checking in. He says, Hooker and Heat, Canned Heat, and John Lee Hooker album. Dude, I don't know it. Do you know it, Paulie? I don't know that.
I don't. No, I don't.
Wow, I'm gonna have to check that out. Hooker
Yeah.
and Heat. Thank you, Stevie B. I trust your ear and your opinion, so I'm gonna look into that, man. And I love both Canned Heat and John Lee Hooker. How do you lose?
Wait. Before we proceed, let's
What?
bring in Lily Merchant herself. Wants to get involved. Bring her in, T.
What do you?
She's a
Okay,
super, and it's about cranberries.
okay. At Tony, then how do you do leftover turkey sandwiches?
She's got a point. She's
now-
she's raising a good point.
Now it's gone from the playful chat to now I'm getting a little offended. How can you dare invade a beautiful turkey sandwich with cranberry? What do you do? Like, we got to Lily.
It's
love-
un-American, Tony. This whole stance you're taking it's very un-American.
couldn't be more anti-cranberry, especially on the sandwich on sourdough with you get some mayo, you get some lettuce, you get some tomato, you get some red onion. There's no room for cranberry there. There's no room for sorry, I just can't do it.
All right, well, I tell you what, you'll go cranberry free. I might have some cranberries if that's okay with you.
I don't know. If
I'll
you-
call you and ask if it's okay before I eat. I'll be like, Tony, is it okay? Can I have at least one spoon? He'll be like,
I'll
no,
tell you right
no.
now, if we were hosting Thanksgiving dinner, cranberry would not be served. But we're not hosting, so it'll be in the vicinity, but it won't be on my plate. That's for
Hey,
sure.
by the way, kids, in the comment line today, just take a pen out, mark this date down, and we'll pick this up again next year because Tony will do this whole routine again right before Thanksgiving. He does this every year. I'm used to it at this point. All right. Anyway, back to the original question. My top
Well,
three.
hold on, Paulie. I wasn't done with the supers. I got to get back to the supers. I apologize.
My bad.
We have Bic Nosa checking in. Bic Nosa says fire Kyle. So Bic Nosa is a super, says fire Kyle. Couldn't disagree more. Bic,
And they won last night too. Fire
Yeah.
them after a win. Yeah,
hey Bic, thank you for the super and thank you for the super and thanks for checking in. But I don't think I agree because I think they're 8-4 with a banged up roster and egos a plenty. He's getting yelled at on the sideline by Juwan Jennings. He's got Brandon Ayuk saying, "I don't know if I want to even be a Niner." He's got Nick Bosa hurt, Fred Warner hurt. Like, come on. I mean, you got to tip your cap to the job that Shanahan and the coaching staff has done, in my opinion, Paulie.
Well, I do too. I think they've done a great job this year, actually. Sorry, Bosa. I'm not ready to fire him just yet, but I appreciate you checking in. All right, Tony.
No, we're not done, Paulie. Sorry. We're not done. We got more supers. Hold on. We've got Patty from Napa. She says, sorry, I'm tardy. Happy Thanksgiving, PMP Familia. And Patty, happy Thanksgiving to you too. We're very thankful for you and for the just taking the bull by the horns with some of the PMP Familia stuff behind the scenes too. So
yeah, we love you, Patty. By the way, little Jay checking in. He goes, "Oh, I guess some fans are in a hurry to return to the Tom Sula era." Like, I'm not. I don't want to go to the Tom Sula era. I don't want the Chip Kelly era. I don't want any of that crap. And that's the problem with the whole fire Shanahan kind of stance. Is like, who are you going to bring in? Tell me.
Right.
Who are you bringing in? Tell me.
I don't know. That's why I'm worried about Saleh leaving already because I'm sure Saleh's going to attract a lot of offers in the offseason. I would love for him to stick around for another year, but that might not happen. But yeah, you think about the coaching tree or the coaching vacancies, and I wouldn't want Shanahan to leave. And then Belichick's going to come in with his 25
No. I don't want Air Jordan out here, buddy. I don't need Air Jordan on Baker Beach recreating that photo.
Did you see her, by the way, the picture of her showing her media pass or her all access media?
Thank God I didn't. No.
By the way, I think that's illegal. By the way, I don't think you're allowed to do that. I think because it's, anyways. I thought that was the whole thing is so bizarre. It's you get Brandon Ayuk on one hand, very bizarre, and Bill Belichick. So, and I would not want to see Belichick if they got rid of Shanahan, but they're not going to get rid of Shanahan, so it's a moot point. So, Paulie. So, okay, back to the top three. So, as we talked about cranberry. So, cranberry is on my bottom three, but in my top three, I talked about this yesterday. Stuffing for me is in my top three for sure.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Stuffing, and especially like you said yesterday, all the different variations, dude. All the way you can manipulate. And didn't you say your mom throws raisins in hers?
She does. Yeah. They're really good too. It's a nice combo. Yeah.
That's a great combo, man. Have you ever done like sourdough chunks in stuffing. Like
No,
sourdough.
I
Ooh.
definitely would eat that though. Yeah.
Highly recommend that. Highly recommend that. So and then Paulie, what else? What else you got in your top three?
Well, it's pretty obvious for me, Tony, but I'm just going turkey, stuffing, and then final piece of my top three are mashed potatoes. I love mashed potatoes. Get the gravy on there. I'll throw some butter on there too, salt and pepper. Give me the whole thing. And those are my big three: turkey, stuffing, potatoes. Boom.
Okay, now we got to analyze your mashed potato serving on your plate. I got to ask you. Do
you want me to call my mom? I could have her come on the show. You could ask her.
No, I'm asking when you put the mashed potatoes on your plate.
Yeah.
When you grab a big dollop, right, and you dollop them onto your plate.
Yes.
Do you make a little? Because I make a little reservoir for the gravy, and then make a little lake of gravy in my mashed potatoes. Do you have the same approach, or do you have a different approach?
No, I have a different approach, Tony. What I do is I recreate Devil's Tower like Richard Dreyfuss in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. I try to get that whole tower, and then I wait for the UFOs to come. Yeah.
Been way too long, man.
Yeah, dude. Wow, I missed that. I forgot all about that, man. So yeah, no, I don't. I'll make the Devil's Tower. That's about as far as I'll go, T.
Okay, well, I make the reservoir, so look into it. Look into the reservoir. It's actually nice. It's a nice little lake. You can make lake gravy. Paulie, one thing I gotta say, I don't eat a lot of meat, right? You know this about me, but I will say, roasted turkey, deep fried turkey, any kind of turkey, I'm a fan of, right?
Yeah,
so
it's awesome. Yeah,
I love turkey, and I'll be eating turkey, and I like a good casserole, dude. Like if you have a well-made casserole, my Aunt Meg makes a great broccoli casserole, and she puts cornflakes on the top.
Yeah, a little texture, a little crunch. Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The texture of the cornflakes on top. And it's like, but I got to be honest, I'm not a big green bean casserole guy. Oh, and you know what I also don't know? I don't need ever, Paulie, is like,
oh, you're very critical of Thanksgiving. You don't like this, you don't like that. I don't like green beans. Where's the freaking cranberries? Get them out of here, Tony. You're getting like very militant about Thanksgiving this year. Yeah,
sorry, man. I don't need like warm carrots. You know what I mean? I don't ever need warm carrots. I just don't. Don't.
All right, I'll be sure to leave them off your dinner plate next time you come over. I don't know. I'll make sure you don't have any warm carrots anywhere.
No carrots. Yeah. And lastly, Paulie, no ambrosia or no Jello molds, no crab molds, no molds. I don't want anything in a mold.
No,
okay?
that we can agree on. I'm not looking for Jello, any of that kind of stuff. I don't need it. No gelatin products. Okay.
Did follower 795 wants to know if I've taken part in the
Herb. Herb is a plant.
No, I am not, but I am definitely thinking about all the food I'm going to devour over the next like 5 days. And dude, the leftovers might be better than the actual meal itself.
Agree.
I
Yeah.
mean, dude, hang on one sec.
Yeah.
Herbs are good for everything.
Herbs are good for everything, Paulie. So you're saying if you had to rank your top three though, what's number one? Turkey, stuffing, or mashed potatoes? What's number one?
I'm going turkey 1, potatoes 2, mashed potatoes 2, stuffing 3. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah.
Oh, geez, sorry. I apologize.
You're fine, Tony. Power rank your top 3. Let me hear.
Stuffing, turkey, casserole.
Okay.
Yeah.
Casserole.
And then bottom three, molds, warm carrots, cranberries.
You know what you got to do? We got to make sure in the new year, Tony, we get a cranberry sponsor. Okay, like Seabreeze cranberry juice, or just like some kind of the I don't even know where cranberries are cultivated. I don't even know where they are.
Where are cranberries prevalent?
What is like ground zero for cranberries? You know what I mean? I don't know the answer to that question. I only eat cranberries on Thanksgiving. Is that okay with you, T?
Paulie, here we go. Wisconsin is the largest producer of cranberries in the United States, followed by Massachusetts, Oregon, and New Jersey. How about that?
They ought to call it the cranberry state instead of the garden state. I love it, man. Well, all right, Tony, I want to do this, dude. I want to do Los D, Carlos de la Fuente, and then I want to do the music assignment, dude, because I'm starting to fade. I'm a little shaky over here. So let's give some love to Carlos de la Fuente.
Paulie, fade into black or fade into you?
I'll go fade to black on that one. Yeah. if you don't mind.
But and then I'm trying to I'm even blanking right now on who sings "Fade Into You." Who is it? The female
That's
voice.
Mazzy Star.
Thank you, Mazzy Star. Thank you.
By the
Paul.
way, I'll go Bruce Springsteen, "Fade Away" off the river. I'll go "Fade Away." I don't want to fade away. By the way, can't sing at all.
Also, Buddy Holly did the original "Not Fade Away," right?
You know what's funny? I don't think he wrote it, but he was like the first guy, I think, to popularize it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's you want to talk about some of my favorite moments of a dead themed or related show is the "Not Fade Away" when they play it and then the crowd just takes over and sings "You Know Our Love Will Not Fade Away" and just does the claps and everything. It's good stuff, Pete.
It is good. It is good. So, Tony, I'll tell you what else is good stuff. Carlos De La Fuente and Flex Funding, handling all your money matters, whether it is mortgages, private money loans, HELOC loans. The thing with Carlos is he has answers to your financial questions. Don't try to crack this code by yourself, because most likely you can't. You know what I mean? That's why Carlos is a professional. Reach out to him, talk about the situation that you're in and what you're trying to achieve, and then let Carlos go to work for you. You can reach him via email, carlos@myflexnow.com. You could also call Carlos, Tony, 925-250-4894. And also, while we're talking about Carlos, I want to say, Carlos, have a great Thanksgiving, buddy. Thank you for supporting the show all year. We're very, very appreciative of all you've done for it. And by the way, like yesterday,
Yep.
Carlos is out here making the show better. He got Donnie Most for us. That was all Carlos. Yep. So I just wanted to say thank you, Carlos, for everything. Hope you have a great holiday break. And Tony, I'll let you finish that bad boy up if you don't mind.
Well, no, just yesterday was a testament to Carlos the person, not just Carlos the one-stop shop when it comes to loans, but he was so his attention to detail and how much he cared about making sure that we were cool with Don Most and that Don Most was cool with us and that the time worked out for everybody, and that the connection was secure and that Don was ready, and that I was like, dude, he's like being an executive producer right now. And I was so appreciative of that. And it just goes to show the type of thorough person Carlos De La Fuente is. Because again, this was out of nowhere. He's like, hey guys, what about Don Most? I know him personally. Would you want him on the show? And it's like, dude.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, we want Ralph. Yes.
Hell yeah. And it's like, if you want to parlay that into discussions about, about your money and your finances and your loans and maybe the home you own, is that he would present things like that, thinking outside the box for you, because that's the way he thinks. He wants to help you the same way he wanted to help our show by getting Don Most. It's a very, there's a parallel there, and it just goes to show the type of person that he is. And so we've been saying since day one, you want to trust somebody like you with your money and with your, with something as large of that you own as your house, right? Carlos is somebody that you can trust. We trust him. We love him. And somebody you can just, he'll go to bat for you and he'll get creative if it's possible. He's dealing with a friend of mine right now, Pete Cruz here, and he is getting everything worked out for Pete. And it may not happen overnight, but that's because Carlos is trying to work his magic.
Right.
And that's what Pete Cruz said. He said, as a buddy of mine here in San Carlos, he said, Carlos is going to work for us, man. And it's like, and he's really impressed with the steps, the hurdles he's jumped through to make it happen for them. So it's just, we couldn't be happier with the relationship that we've built with Carlos.
Big time.
And, anybody out there, Corinne can talk about it. Bob Wentz, a local friend here, reached out to him. Pete Hoffman here. A lot of people locally have reached out, and Carlos is going to be there at our party at Standard Deviant on December 5th. If you want to meet him in person, if you haven't met him yet and you have questions for him, you can ask him right there in person, December 5th at Standard Deviant, starting at 4:00. But Los, thank you, brother. Happy Thanksgiving. Call Carlos, 925-250-4894. That's 925-250-4894. Or email him, although I highly recommend the phone call. Email him if you prefer, at myflexnow.com.
Outstanding, Tony. Thank you very much, my friend. And home stretch, dude. Yeah.
Sorry, I sorry to cut you off. I really apologize.
Give us the loose. 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 What loan would you like?
Yeah.
Give us the los.
Oh, so good. And by the way, the person who made that song, David Shanklin, aka Shank, aka NorCal Refrigeration and HVAC, will also be at Standard Deviant on December 5th for our holiday frolic. If you're interested in joining us, go to our YouTube channel at Polymax Particles. Please click the like icon and help us out with the algorithm, and then click on the Eventbrite link at the top of the page underneath our bio and RSVP and let us know you're coming. I think so far we got at least 40 RSVPs, Paulie, and we'll get I think hopefully we'll get that number to climb even more. It's going to be like a no host bar, and it's going to be Neil's going to be making pizzas right outside Standard Deviant. Deviant is letting us set up on one side of their beautiful brand new brewery and tap room, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. And it's gonna be, we're gonna take over the dog patch probably on December 5th. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Dude, I'm all over it. I'm looking forward to it. And that being said, Tony, let's do the final piece of the show today before I go to sleep right on my desk here. Let's do the music assignment, but I want you to set this up because this was kind of your brainchild today.
I apologize, but Paulie.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, you're good.
We got Scarlet Fire checking in. She's a super. Thank you, Bonnie, for being a super. And she says, Tony, cranberries and popcorn on a Christmas tree. Okay. You mean like on a string around the tree? Yes. Now that is that's how cranberries are multifunctional. Absolutely.
Multi-purpose cranberries, dude. Yeah, it's like a switch hitter,
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd rather decorate with cranberries than eat them. Let's just put it that way. Although, again, like Paulie said, if you want to splash my vodka soda with a little bit of cranberry, I'm not against that.
It's not going to hurt you, buddy. Yeah, it's a nice drink. Very refreshing through summertime. Yeah.
Thank you, Bonnie. Love you. Thank you for the super. And then Escobar is checking in as a super again. And he says, this is for my brother Rags. I have Filipino families, so we're going to have lumpia and chicken adobo with our turkey and arroz con gandules. Dude, hell yeah, that sounds outstanding. Oh man, how about some leftovers? Bring some leftovers December 5th, Escobar. Why don't you save some, freeze them?
Hey, give them to Neil because Neil's going to give us pizza. So give your leftovers to Neil Denardi, I say.
Oh yeah, good call, good call. But that sounds outstanding. Lumpia and chicken adobo. Oh man, that sounds really good. Oh, Polly, by the way, we can have some fun here. Oh, let me excuse me. I have to get us out of the calculator first of all. There we go.
Very festive. Yeah, dude, I like that. Now it's Thanksgiving time, bro. Now it's official.
Yeah, and I can. All right, we can go to the musicals. I mean, Polly, if that's what you were wondering about. But I'm gonna have some fun here. Gobble gobble, gobble gobble. There we go. Do you have a favorite, by the way? I don't know.
I'll tell you when I see it. Yeah, that one right there. The turkey with a pie, 100%. Yeah.
Dude, this is funny. This is StreamYard. Put all this stuff in here for us.
Good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, Paul, the musical assignment.
Yes.
Well, why don't we get to this real quick? Because I talked to Shannon Kaler today. He sends his best, by the way, Paul, and he sends his best to the PMP Familia. And
Right.
by the way, Shannon has a great idea. He wants the Stone Foxes to do a show at Sweetwater. He literally told me this today, like 2 hours ago. Show at Sweetwater, and he wants you and I to do like a half an hour of our show as the opening act to their show.
Yeah, sure.
And I said, that's what I said. So
I'm always available. I'm always available to play some music, buddy.
Well, stand by for Shannon Kaler right now.
Peep this, particle heads. PMP's weekly musical assignment begins now, right
Rockin' New Era, dude. By the way, Rockin' New Era 84. Hey, let's air out all our grievances. I think that's what Tony's been doing today. He's like airing out all of his Thanksgiving dinner grievances. Great call, bro. Great call. Yeah,
Totally, dude. Well, it's the Festivus poll, right? Bring out the Festivus poll and the airing of grievances. Paulie, the musical assignment as we wrap up today, wrap up the week.
Okay.
I just said, you know what? Well, let's just give a song of thanks, right? Oh, by the way, shoot. Okay, a song of thanks or gratitude, and then also a favorite Jimmy Cliff song because we lost Jimmy Cliff yesterday, and that kind of really rocked me. So and
Sure.
I know Paulie too. So because especially with with Jerry Garcia's love and appreciation for Jimmy Cliff. And how often he covered Jimmy Cliff with the Jerry Garcia band. Paulie, if you don't mind, just give me 1 second. Noemi, yesterday you asked people to email their top 3 things for Thanksgiving. We just got a couple emails I want to highlight. Noemi, really quick, she says her homemade from scratch cranberry jalapeno sauce. Okay. She makes cranberry jalapeno sauce. Now, I bet you that's slamming.
It sounds good. Yeah.
She says her mom's Puerto Rican rice and beans. She says Escobar Cheeks should know. And then she says garlic buttered green beans with red pepper flakes.
Ooh, nice.
Damn.
Nice.
Dinner at Noemi and Ray's. Let's go. And also Bill, also known as Sweet Mad Hatter up there in Central Oregon, he says that he does elk roast on the grill. He'll roast an elk on the grill. He'll have stuffing with black olives baked in the oven. And he goes, I'm not a drinker, but I'll bust out the Johnny Walker Black to toast his dad.
Yeah,
So,
nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, toast to all the family members that are no longer with us. But you have a great Thanksgiving, Sweet Mad Hatter. Awesome.
And one more, and then we'll move on. It's the Stevie B. He goes, the Tony's Top 3 Thanksgiving edition. He says stuffing, sourdough bread, and pancetta in the mix. Dude. Okay. Stuffing with sourdough and pancetta. And then he says mashed potatoes, number 2. And number 3, an ice cold beer or a Russian River Pinot. There you go.
Ooh, that'll work. Yeah. Russian River Pinot, very good all the time. All right. Well, Tony, I'll tell you what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
I will take from Jimmy Cliff. I gotta go struggling man.
Yeah.
Because we all have been at one time or another. Some of, you know what I mean? Some people struggling right now. Some people struggle back in the day. But Struggling Man. It's always just been like one of those songs. Like, and Tony, the first line of the song, every man got the right to live. Every man's got the right to live. Amen, Jimmy Cliff, and rest in peace, buddy. So I'll go Struggling Man. Jerry Garcia used to do great versions of that with his band. And then songs of thanks. Tony, if you don't mind, I'm going right to Check Your Head, and I'm going, it's called Gratitude. Oh, that hurt. And that's right. And that's right. And that just did it. That's it. So I'm going Gratitude and Struggling Man, for real.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna do real quick. I just want to show the give the love to the Jimmy Cliff right here. This is a great record. It's Jimmy Cliff live, and it's the best of Jimmy Cliff live. I love that he put this on vinyl. I love the song "Sitting in Limbo," and I believe Jerry Garcia played that as well.
Yeah,
and sitting here in limbo, waiting for the dice to roll. Sitting here in limbo, got some time to search my soul. That's just one of the many verses in the song, but it's a beautiful, beautiful tune. I would have said Many Rivers to Cross, but I already did that with Widespread Panic a few weeks ago.
That's right. Good call. Yeah.
Which I love that song as well, and I love that Widespread Panic version as well. But Jimmy Cliff doing Sitting in Limbo, heck yeah. And then my guys out of Louisville, Kentucky, dude, My Morning Jacket. Let me see if I can do the gatefold here. Oh, that's funny. So this is an album called Evil Urges, My Morning Jacket. Great record. And that's like it's kind of mysterious. They have a song
kind of mysterious, a lot of mystique.
Yeah, totally. And they have a song called Thank You Too. Let me see. I just want to thank you for all that you do. I want to thank you for all that you are. It's just Jim James just pouring out his heart, which he does a lot on in his lyrics. And he says, "Oh, you really saw my naked heart. You really brought out the naked part. I don't know what you were doing. I know. I just want to thank you for thinking of me."
Cool.
Right. Yeah. So, Thank You Too by My Morning Jacket and Sitting in Limbo by Jimmy Cliff P.
Well, Tony, I'll tell you what. First of all, let me apologize to everybody. I am sorry that I'm like kind of off my game today, but I really am not feeling very good. I think I got the Tonelli Express. Like somehow like he shipped it up for same day delivery to me because started feeling kind of punked out last night. And today, I think I'm just going to go right back to bed, actually. But I do want to say, seriously, Tony and I know you'll have your own words to share, Tony, but I just want everybody to have a great Thanksgiving. Be safe, enjoy yourself, enjoy the time off from work. And I want you guys to know, for real, I am extremely grateful for you guys, all of
Mhm.
you. Thank you for supporting this show so much. Like, Tony's big on that too. Tony's like, you got to give thanks when thanks are due, and they are due. You guys have like kept this thing afloat for this entire year. So just know my heart is full from you guys. And so what am I grateful for, Tony? I am grateful for the Polymac Particle Familia, the Polymac Particle Army, whatever kind of name, whatever umbrella you want to get it under. I really do. I love you guys. And we'll see you next Friday at the party. And we'll be back on the air doing shows next Monday at high noon. But I'll be in touch. Tony, I'll be posting stuff on social media and stuff. You guys will be hearing from me. But thank you so much for the support. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And I thank all of you for supporting the show. Thank you.
Yes, and I echo that entirely, Paulie. I'm so damn appreciative. I was just having this chat with Shannon Kaler a couple hours ago, telling him about just how fortunate I feel to be a part of this. Just to be a part of this, I don't know, this familia, this movement, this whatever we're doing it's just a wonderful thing to be a part of. And describing it to Shannon, who is a very creative dude in his own right and very talented dude in his own right. He was like, Tony, this sounds so cool. And he goes, and it sounds like what you and Paulie have always wanted to do.
Yeah.
It's now happening. And I go, yeah, it really is. And so it wouldn't be happening without all of you. So it's just the really, really deep gratitude I feel for all of you. Thank you for taking the time out of your day. There's a lot of options out there. The fact that you take your time, you choose to spend some of your time with us, greatly appreciative of that. And people that donate to the show and supers and our sponsors and people that come to our gatherings, people that are going to come to December 5th at Standard Deviant, all of it. It just goes to show that it really does take a village. I hate to sound cliche, but it really does.
Okay, dude, it's okay. Hey, and I want to say too, Tony, that for real, dude, I'm grateful for you, Creative Tony, dude. This guy right here, super talented guy. He knows how to he just knows how to do this show. He knows how to press all the buttons with me. So, Tony, I'm grateful for you, buddy. I'm grateful to have your friendship and to have you sharing the show with me, because I wouldn't be doing it without you. I told Tony that years ago. I go, listen, I'm not doing this without you. Like, if Tony leaves, I leave. You know what I mean? So, Tony, thank you for real. Thanks for being a great friend and all you do on the show. Cheers to you, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Paulie. And, thank you, man, for asking me to be a part of this. And also, thank you for making our end of one chapter.
Yeah.
Turning it into one of the greatest things ever, that this new endeavor. Because I remember when I got let go, it didn't feel nearly as bad because I knew Paulie and I had already been thinking of doing this.
Yeah, right.
If I didn't have that in my back pocket to focus on, it would have been a lot worse than it was. And so thank you for really just kind of shifting gears with me and taking it to the next step, man.
Now I'm going to start yelling at Tony. Tony, you don't thank me. I thank you, damn it. Let me be the guy giving thanks, dude. Don't thank me, for real. I owe you the thanks. Tony does a lot of heavy lifting behind the scenes to make sure this show is looking good, sounding good. So, Tony, I love you. And, hey, two final supers, and then Polymac's going to bed. So let's bring both those supers up, and then you can crossfade me out of here.
And there's somebody who's really thankful for you too, Paulie. Aaron Rodgers.
By the way, did you see he flipped somebody off at the game the other day?
No.
He did. He was giving the bird to the fans. Way to go. Great holiday spirit. Getting flipped off by Aaron Rodgers. Yeah.
That's not very ayahuasca transformative of you, Aaron.
Yeah, he's a fraud, buddy. Yeah, I've been trying to tell you.
People that are paying their hard-earned money to come to watch you play. But yes, Paulie, these supers. Lily is a super. She says, enjoy the holiday weekend, and thank you for making the weekday fun. Thank you,
Love
Lily.
you, Lily. Thank you, dear.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you know what, Lily? Enjoy your cranberries. And Noemi, enjoy your cranberry.
There's the spirit, Tony. There's the holiday spirit. I love it, buddy. Right.
There we go. And Karen Bell checking in. Look at the glasses. There we go. She says, thanks to all for always making my day better. What a wonderful community. That right there. That's
Karen. It's you guys rule. Thank you so much, Karen. Thank you, Dom. Thank you, Lily. Thank you. Last super right here from Dom Peralta. Bring it up, Tony.
Yeah, Dommy. Well, if there's anybody that we should be thanking, it should be Dom Peralta.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, this guy has come through so many times behind the scenes for us, and he's doing it out of the kindness of his heart. And I'll never forget, he looked at me dead in the eye and he says, Tony, 10 years ago, 11 years ago, I started from scratch and people helped me. And I always told myself that if I ever get the chance to help somebody else start from scratch and build something, I'm going to do it. And so that's what he's doing with us. And so, Dom, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And he says, Happy Thanksgiving, PMP Army, Familia, and friends, particles, and love to you. One love is from Dom Peralta. So,
Dom, happy Thanksgiving, brother. We love you, buddy, and thanks for all you do. Hope you and your family have a great, great day down there. By the way, shout out to your brother Joey, dude. I need more Joey Peralta when the time is right. And by the way, I love your mom too. Love your dad. Great family. Dom's got going for him. So yeah, dude, that's it. Crossfade us out of here, Tony, and everybody have a very, very happy Thanksgiving.
Go Niners at Cleveland.
Yeah.
Go Cowboys at home as home dogs, and go Dubs. Although I don't need to see the Brown Town uniforms anytime soon.
No, nor do I. No,
all right, here we go, Paulie.
Business hours are over, baby. It's business. It's business time.
Ooh, yeah, dude. Yeah. All right, Tony, have a great Thanksgiving. PMP Familia, have a great Thanksgiving. We love all you guys, and we'll see you next week. And we will be back on the air Monday at high noon, Tony. My best to your family, too. Tell everybody I said hello, and enjoy your time off, team. For real, you've earned it, and have a good time, buddy.
Yes, and also we didn't thank Neil Donardi and Longbridge Pizza as well. We thanked our sponsors, but Neil, thank you, brother. And also, last thing, Paulie, we talked about the food bank, SF Rim Food Bank. If you want to donate anything to the food bank over this weekend or in the next coming weeks, the link is on our YouTube channel at Polymax Particles. Just click the links tab, and right below it, you'll see the link for the SF Marin Food Bank. And we're working on them trying to match our donations again. So feel free to take part in that and donate and help somebody out this holiday season.
Thank you, Tony. I'll talk to you later, buddy, and I'll talk to all of y'all in a few days. And happy holidays. Enjoy yourselves. We'll be back on Monday, and cheers, y'all.
Happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Peace.